When I just had a couple of tasks a week, it was easy, remember everything, the dates, the details. But now since I work for myself in this full-time job, making commissions, taking care of daily posting on Instagram, Patreon, YouTube, future projects, I just can't have everything in my mind. Being your own boss is exhausting because you always want to do more and more and more, and you can't. So, in this video I want to show you how I organize my time to stay productive without being too stressful. Just in autopilot. Although I don't know if this is too healthy because I have been so busy for a long time and I just need to stop. Please help, everything is fine. Let's go. I have been using the bullet journal system for like 5 years. I think this is my favorite because planning each week and dedicating each night to plan the next day, it's like a self-care ritual for me. You can be as creative as you want or not. This is my last one and I left this empty on May, I think, when I started with Notion. And I wanted to show you something cute because here is when I started to track my Instagram growth. And this is super adorable, look at me. This was my plan and this is the growth. And here I have another one. I am super grateful for that. Well, I loved making this. But now that I am my own boss, that I take the decisions, I change everything. I move every task. For example, this one from Friday I am going to do on Tuesday, and this one from Monday I am going to do on Wednesday. Everything changes. So the bullet journal couldn't keep that rhythm. This was exactly what made me change from physical bullet journal to a digital system. First, I tried digital calendars. First Google Calendar, now iCalendar, but they only serve as a calendar, I needed more space and more freedom to make my plannings. I started combining calendar and Asana, calendar and notes, reminders, bullet journal and notes and reminders, and this is when I discovered Notion. I had Notion in my to-do list for like 3 years, but I was lazy to switch. But I started to watch it on YouTube, so I finally tried it like 3 months ago. Now I literally cannot live without it. I am not going to show you how to use it, I am going to show you how I personally use it. If you want to learn how to use it, I will link the videos that helped me in the past down below. Imagine Notion as a folder, and inside this folder you have different pages with different themes. And inside of these pages you have different sections, and inside of these sections you have different quotes, to-do lists, notes, etc. Plus, you can connect them each other, like a huge database. And it's insanely customizable. You can make it super pretty and super aesthetic, just like your bullet journal. Here I have my daily page. I have the weather, my diaries. I took some inspiration from templates that are free to use. You can hear personal home, task list, journal. You can just use this template into your Notion or create one of your own. For example, an habit tracker, you can have here exactly like in bullet journal. This is awesome. You can have the food diary, the measures, everything that works for you. My work related, I'm going to explain this later, and I am going to make now with you my next week journal, for example. The first thing I do is build the journal for each week, the weekly spread, exactly like in bullet journal. In case you make a new one, you are going to tap Monday. I like to have it in yellow, heading, and I also like this font. Okay, and now I find my copies with the Alt key, with the option if you are in Mac. I just can Tuesday. And I'm going to make this a bit prettier because I like it that way. To do. Okay, this is what works for me. You can do it like this or not. If you want to do it differently, depending on your days, your schedule, everything. Okay, then I just need to fill this with the task that I need to do. For example, like I have here I have this current week spread, and if you see here, I am recording this video. I have to batch Patreon. I have to make 3 reels. The nice thing about Notion that I couldn't do in the bullet journal is that I can move everything from one thing to another, and this way it's huge time saver. I can just go and everything I'm done. And when, for example, this Saturday is complete, I just archive this on another page in which I am dropping every day since I started working with Notion. Now I want to show you my to-do list. This is based in the Get Things Done method. I will link it down below, and how can you copy that into your own Notion. And basically you have here your project table. This is all my general projects: personal, YouTube, Instagram, my business. This is the name of my business. If you get packages from me, you are going to see that. Website, Patreon. Okay, and here I have my tasks. These tasks are linked to these projects because this is a huge database. Everything is linked and everything is magic. If you want to see only the commissions, you can filter this and see only, for example, related to project, for example, contains commissions. And I am only going to see my tasks related to commissions. This is super useful, and I am going to show you a bit later why. So here are my tasks and here are my projects. This may sound crazy, but this is seriously a huge time saver. You only have to do all of this once, and every time you have a new task, you are just going to insert one task, not 15. For example, here in my Life Wiki, again, I have the same task table, but filtered to only show me the tasks that I have to make before 29. And every week I change this to show me the new week ones. Now I only have 19 tasks, but in the beginning I had like 40, 50. Watching this full 40, 50 task table every time you gotta check one task done will give you a lot of anxiety. So I never check this task table, and I only go here, filter to the date I want to see, for example now just until 29, and here, clean. Now I only have to worry about these 2 tasks. For example, I have the table again here, and again due date within the next week. If I had to do everything in 7 days from now, it's going to appear here. If I change it to next month, it's going to update it to poof, everything. And thanks to these tags, I have seen if it requires me painting or the computer of my boyfriend, or if it's a high energy task, to do it in the first thing in the morning, for example, when I wake up and I am full of energy, or if it requires me to go outside. So I have these tags here to make everything more visual. Again, I am going to make all of this disappear. Perfect. Again, you only have to make all of this one time. It took me like a day or an afternoon for me, because I just copied and pasted a lot of other creators' stuff. But after that, it's a huge time saver. And because this is an app and this is connected to the cloud, I have this in my iPad, in my phone, and I can check it whenever I want. And now I want to show you my worksheet. I have here several columns, my calendars, posting, YouTube calendar, and I have here, for example, painting commissions. This board from here, I copied the system from Asana, in which you can move your commission from one state to another. This is super handy for me. And inside each one, you can add the picture, the details, the dates to make everything on time. And you can imagine this is super handy because you have this on the phone, on the tablet, on the laptop, etc. And here, remember my task table from earlier? Again, I have it linked here, but only showing me the commission related tasks, and only showing me those that are unchecked. So if I press done, it will disappear from here. And will also disappear from here. If I check that one, again will disappear because I have the same filter here. Look how many tasks I have done in the past. Let me uncheck this. Okay, let's ignore this mess. Imagine you have to see all of this every day and an infinite task list. I just couldn't. For posting on Instagram, I have this long one from here, but it didn't work. So now that I have to plan my month ahead because I have several projects, several secret projects, I'm going to show you the August one. Here I have my weeks. You can do this on calendar mode or just on columns. I prefer on columns because I can move them easier. And of course you can add emojis. This way I can schedule what I'm going to post, when I'm going to post, what commissions I am going to do, when I'm going to make them. I like to separate my day in half and half. Half of the day to make commissions, half of the day to paint for myself, because it's super important to keep painting for yourself. And this is going to help me to post every day something new. But you also have to plan what are you going to post on Patreon, which videos are you going to make in the future, to script them, to plan them ahead. So this is just my month planning, and what I have planned here, I am going to copy just here. Then I have here my Patreon sheet, my YouTube videos, for example, the YouTube ones. I copied this template from a guy on YouTube. I am going to link it down below again. Here I have my video projects that I made. Here I add the title, the niche. For example, here I can see whenever I post a traditional painting or a digital painting, so I can switch between both. If it's published, recording, scripting, editing, pre-published, published. This is super handy to have a visual information of all of them, the dates, etc. Here I have the calendar. This is only filtered to show me the next month, but I have here lots of ideas. And this is just that I have something written on it. For example, this is by Belleza and Victoria. This is just a template, and every time I press this button, a new video project is created. I move this video project to the page I am working on. For example, imagine I am scripting this digital painting. Okay, I have one already. I go to the video project, and here I have my page to work on this video. For example, title ideas, thumbnail ideas, attach information, call to actions, links, shot list. If this is going to be a super difficult video to make, for example, I am going to record in different locations, I am going to add here shot list to be careful with every detail. But if not, I just ignore it. I have modified this template to fit my needs, and this is super important, publishing checklist, because you have to take a lot of things in mind to post a video on YouTube. This is super important to add end cards, the title correctly, the tags, the language, the playlist. There are a lot of things, and it's super easy to forget some of them. So I have here a checklist in case I need it. The thumbnail, the story teaser, I just go checking this to be safe that I have made my work. And here I have my script. This is the page that I use the most. For example, I am going to show you another one. The video that I'm making right now, for example, I am recording it, as you can see here. How long is my time? I have the title ideas here, I have the thumbnail ideas here, the information, I have not added this yet. The script, I have here my entire script. I am going to record everything that is written here and explained here. I need to write everything that I am going to say, or at least 80%. Because if not, I am going to make everything much longer. I even do it in Spanish. I am the friend that sends 10 minutes audios on WhatsApp. Here I have everything with colors to check when I do it. I can, of course, move blocks. You get the idea. But Notion won't do miracles, and unless you are opening the app on the phone or on the laptop every time, you won't see what's happening or what needs to happen. So I have a last, more visual system here, this magnetic board that helps me watching what I have to do with just turning my head. And this is in my studio, and I have another one of these in my fridge for more personal family tasks. Let me grab it. Here I just copy what I have on my monthly setup. I am going to use the occasion to make my September. As you can see, I have a color code here. I use the blue for work, the green for posts, the red for shipping, and this red button here from recording time. I'm going to copy my September calendar. And here I add my commissions. I put here a dot, a blue dot if they are scheduled. When I am going to sheet them, I am going to add just a red dot. And if I am going to post anyone, green dot. This is just code I made for myself and works pretty fine. And these large dots, if I want to record or anything that has to go with YouTube. Okay, and this way I have it visible all the time. And of course I can move things. It's way easier than on bullet journal we think, and I just cross things when they are done. And this is the ugliest thing ever. This is just my work task and my daily tasks, which are 90% my work. But there are some other tasks, for example my finances, that I keep using another system, for example Google Sheets, because I like graphs. But in general, I have most of my organization condensed in the same place, and it's connected in a big database. Much easier, faster, and less waste of paper, although I miss writing. And the most important for me, time saver. This is really important for me because I get super stressed if a week goes away and I haven't planned the next one yet. My mood changes, my workflow changes, I paint worse, and now that this is my job, I cannot get lost in this. I hope this video was helpful. It's not sponsored or anything, I wish. It's just my honest opinion. So be well, stay safe you all, and I see you in the next video with a painting. Bye!